October has passed, Halloween is over, daylight saving time will end on November 4th, and we gain a most needed hour. Oktoberfest and Pumpkin People in the Park were again great fun and well attended. A big thank you goes out to the Chatham Merchants Association, the Chamber of Commerce, and to all involved in making the weekend another great success. Now we get ready for the holidays. I'm Huntley Harrison with Richard Garvin to bring you the November installment of Chatham Today, the show that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the town of Chatham. We will start off the month of November with what's happening at the Council on Aging.
November is National Memory Screening Month. Free 30-minute confidential memory screens will be administered by the Alzheimer's Family Support Center of Cape Cod at the Chatham Council on Aging on Friday, November 2nd from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Memory screens can help to identify possible causes of memory loss, and you will receive information on actions that can be taken if there is a reason for concern. Please call the Chatham Council on Aging to pre-register.
And on Monday, November 5th at 12 p.m., come to the COA Gourmet Cafe for a Veterans Day lunch. The Chatham COA will be honoring our veterans and military spouses this Veterans Day with a free lunch for veterans and/or military spouses who are Chatham residents age 60 or older. This is a wonderful opportunity to enjoy an afternoon of socialization with fellow veterans. Luncheon is generously sponsored by the Friends of the Chatham Council on Aging. Space is limited, however, and transportation will be available. Reservations are required. November 2nd at 2 p.m., call the COA to reserve your place.
Wednesdays, November 7th, 14th, and 28th at 10 a.m., fall cooking classes continue with Chef Heather Bailey. Each class will feature a new topic, and following each lesson, the group will share the prepared lunch. On Wednesday, November 7th, you will learn how to prepare autumn soups and stews with ingredients that you already have on hand. On November 14th, at the Keeping the Holidays Healthy class, participants will focus on learning new strategies and tips for navigating through this time of year. On Wednesday, November 28th, the group will discover the health benefits for seniors of nutritious and delicious casseroles, using only plants for ingredients at their plant-based casseroles class. The class cost is $3 per participant per class, payable at the COA front desk. This program is generously supported by the Friends of the Council on Aging.
On Tuesday, November 13th from 10:30 to 11:30, come for the free podcast club led by Regina McDowell. A podcast is talk radio, but on demand. It's a series of audio episodes focused on a topic or theme that you can subscribe to and listen to whenever you want. Podcasts tend to be completely original with diverse content covering many interesting areas. The Podcast Club will allow you to sample many subjects, many ideas, many personalities, and hear some great stories. Come with your snack or beverage, relax in a comfy chair, and join the group. The Podcast Club meets in the COA library the second Tuesday of the month. Reservations are encouraged, but drop-ins are welcome. Call today to reserve your place.
Wednesday, November 14th at 2 p.m. If you were born in the month of November and reside in Chatham, join them at the COA for their birthday celebration. Guests are encouraged. Transportation is available. Call the COA to register.
Don't forget to renew your license. Okay. I have to. So it's a reminder for me.
Join the memory club or whatever.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Thursday, November 15th at 11:30 a.m., Chatham Rotary Thanksgiving Luncheon will be at the Wild Goose Tavern at the Wayside Inn. Please come to this community luncheon for Chatham seniors and enjoy the company of Rotarians and students at each table. On the menu will be traditional turkey dinner with all the trimmings and dessert. All guests are asked to arrive by 11:30. Space is limited and reservations are required by November 7th. Transportation can be provided if necessary. Call the COA today.
Monday, November 26th at 1 p.m., there will be a free presentation, Cape Cod Regional Transit Authority Travel Training Program. Paula George from the CCRTA will be presenting at the Senior Center on public transportation services. This is an opportunity to get answers to your transportation questions about planning your trip, riding specific routes, reading and understanding bus schedules and maps, getting to and from the bus stop, recognizing bus names, bus stops and landmarks, paying the fares, and purchasing tickets and passes. Using Next Bus technology and free and reduced price travel options for seniors. All are encouraged to attend. Consider coming for lunch at noon before the presentation. Tickets for lunch are $7. Reservations are required. Transportation is available. Call the COA to reserve your spot.
Wednesday, November 28th at 12:30 p.m., Holiday Wreath Making Workshop. Decorate a beautiful, fresh holiday wreath for your door at the Do-It-Yourself Holiday Wreath Workshop. Greenery, wreaths, and supplies will be provided. Use a variety of pine cones, berries, dried flowers, ornaments, sparkle, seashells, ribbons, faux berries, silk flowers, etc. to make a wreath that is totally your style. Free wreath hanger is included. Participants are asked to contribute $4 toward the cost of materials, generously purchased by the Friends of Council on Aging. Reservations are required by November 19th. Space is limited, and again, transportation is available. Call the COA to sign up for this workshop. And finally, Thursdays, November 1st, 8th, 15th, and 29th from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., there will be a free blood pressure clinic at the COA. Transportation is available. Call the COA for more information.
And now we highlight programs at the Eldridge Public Library for the month of November. On Tuesday, November 27th, the book discussion group will meet from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. The selected book is The Day the World Came to Town, 9/11 in Gander, Newfoundland, by Jim DeFetti. A true story from September 11, 2001, when 38 jetliners bound for the United States were forced to land at Gander International Airport in Canada by the closing of U.S. airspace. The population of this small town on Newfoundland Island swelled from 10,300 to nearly 17,000. The citizens of Gander met the stranded passengers with an overwhelming display of friendship and goodwill. The group meets in the library Friends Room, and everyone is welcome.
That's an interesting story.
It sure is. It sure is.
They just opened up their houses, their hearts. I mean, it was amazing, amazing that they stepped up.
Yeah, it's nice to see, the goodwill they displayed on such a horrible day.
Yeah,
You see the worst of what humans can do, and then you see the best.
And see the best, absolutely. Some of the most enduring films have been inspired by great literature, and some books seem to be nothing special until brought into sharper focus by a great filmmaker. The Eldridge Public Library would like to invite you to join their book-to-film discussion group November 3rd at 2 p.m. They'll be discussing the book The Maltese Falcon by Dashiell Hammett, facilitated by a library staff member. Participants have an interesting exchange of ideas, thoughts, and impressions. Most of all, you will enjoy an afternoon of interesting, fun, and relaxed setting.
Attention all cookbook lovers. On Tuesday, November 6th at 6:30 p.m., you're invited to join Reading in the Kitchen, a cookbook group at the Eldridge Public Library. This group meets on the first Tuesday of each month to taste recipes and discuss cookbooks. Each month, the group chooses a cookbook, determines which recipe they will cook to share with the other members, and then they all meet to taste the recipes and talk about the cookbook and the cooking experience. It's a great way to meet fellow foodies and expand your cooking experience. This month is The Joy of Cooking by Irma Rombauer. Copies are available at the library in advance. Registration is required. To sign up, please contact Lorna Zialo by email or call the library front desk.
I wonder if they need a taste tester. On Sunday, November 18th at 3 p.m., Anita Silvey will be at the library to discuss her book, Everything I need to know, I learned from a children's book. The author of several books, including 100 Best Books for Children, 500 Great Books for Teens, and Let Your Voice Be Heard, The Life and Times of Pete Seeger, Anita Silvey has devoted 40 years to promoting books that will turn young people and families into readers. Ms. Silvey has divided her time equally between publishing, evaluating children's books, and writing. Her lifelong conviction that only the very best of anything can be good enough for the young forms the cornerstone of her work. She currently teaches modern book publishing, children's book publishing, and children's book author studies at several colleges. This program is free to the public and does not require registration. Ms. Silvey's appearance at the library is made possible with federal funds from the Institute of Museum and Library Services and administered by the Massachusetts Board of Library Commissioners and the support of the Friends of the Eldridge Public Library.
The library's classic film group meets on the third Saturday of the month at 2 p.m. The film group will be led by librarian Samuel Rome, who combines his love of film with his love of books. Get ready for some good movies, good discussions, and good company. Everyone is welcome to join. No registration is needed. Check the library website for monthly film listings. And now we present some items of general interest. On Sunday, November 18th at 2 p.m. at the Atwood House and Museum, hear the remarkable story of World War I nurse Edith Cavell, as told by East Falmouth author Terry Arthur, as part of the Atwood Sunday Lecture Series. Arthur will tell how, haunted by the images on a set of vintage postcards, she started researching the life and death of Edith Cavell, a British nurse who was executed by the Germans for her role in helping the resistance. A nurse herself, Arthur was surprised to learn that none of her colleagues were familiar with Cavell's story of how powerfully her death impacted World War I. Arthur also discovers that none of the books about Cavell had been written by a nurse and felt strongly that, as a nurse, she could throw fresh light on the life and career of this extraordinary woman. Admission to the lecture is free to members, $10 for non-members. For details, visit their website, chathamhistoricalsociety.org.
On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, the town of Chatham will present a Veterans Day ceremony honoring all who served. This year, the Town of Chatham Veterans Day ceremony will take place at the Chatham Community Center instead of at the Rotary. The participants will include members of the Chatham VFW and American Legion, the Ladies Auxiliary to the Chatham VFW, the Chatham Coast Guard, the Coast Guard Auxiliary, and the boys and girls from our Scout organizations. Please arrive early. Allow time for parking and seating. The ceremony will begin promptly at 11 a.m.
The 14th annual Chatham Turkey Trot takes place Thanksgiving Day, November 22nd. Join the fun. Run or walk over 3.1 miles of winding and rolling paved roads with breathtaking scenery. The Turkey Trot was founded by members of the Unitarian Universalist Meeting House and the Chatham Walkers. It is now an independent nonprofit organization and benefits Lower Cape Outreach Council. Registration takes place on the day of the event from 7 to 8 a.m. behind the Orpheum Theater. Turkey Trotters 13 and older register for $15 plus a bag of non-perishable groceries. Youngsters age 5 to 12 register for $5 plus 2 grocery items. Kids under 5 are free with 1 grocery item. Free T-shirts are available while they last with pre-registration. For more information, call the number on your screen or download your application material at the event website, chathamturkeytrot.com.
Okay, that's always fun.
Yeah.
Always fun. Looking for a unique gift? The Creative Arts Center in Chatham has a huge selection of small original art, sterling silver jewelry, pottery, handmade items, cards, and much more on display, all made locally by their members. The annual holiday and small work sale opens Friday, November 23rd, and Saturday, November 24th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and continues through December 11th from 9 to 4 daily. Children can make holiday candy lighthouses for free on November 23rd and 24th. Visit their website for more information.
And looking forward to December, straight from the North Pole, Santa Claus arrives at the Chatham Fish Pier at 1:30 on December 2nd. Santa will be accompanied by a contingent of active Coast Guard members from Station Chatham. After greeting children at the pier, Santa will hop into a fire engine and travel to the community center where he will take up residence to hear Christmas wishes. Children who meet Santa will receive a small gift. This annual event is sponsored by the Kiwanis Club of Lower Cape Cod.
And Santa's arrival signals the start of the Christmas season in Chatham. December 7th through the 9th begins the Chatham Merchants Association 39th Annual Christmas by the Sea celebration. For more information about Christmas by the Sea, visit the Chatham Merchants website or their Facebook page. That wraps it up for this time. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Chatham Today. Remember, the show runs on Public Access Channel 99 several times during the week. If you missed the cablecast or want to see it again, you can find us on Facebook and YouTube, or you can visit our website. Just do a Google search for site/Chatham Today. It should be the first entry you see. The web address is on the screen now. Chatham Today is a video chronicle of the events and activities in the town of Chatham. If you would like to have what's happening in your organization announced on the air, please email us. We look forward to hearing from you. You can also like us on Facebook at Chatham Today, and we certainly hope you do. Thank you for watching. We'll see you down the road.